All right, so let's go right through this. I want to make this quick, short, and sweet. Some rigged and scripted picks. The shit is fake as hell. We're just gonna do our best to pick which way we think they're gonna rig the games and which teams we think we're gonna are gonna win based on the rig. So I'm not a psychic, you know what I mean? Just like watching a wrestling match, you could say this wrestler could win, but that wrestler doesn't win, you know? And you don't know that. You could also say this wrestler wins and he ends up winning, but that doesn't mean you knew. You just took a guess, you know, and that's what I'm doing here. And we're going to do our best here. Patreon picks are up. We're only picking wins, losses here. Covers are on Patreon. Other than that, let's go right through it. First pick I have is Dallas versus New York. I'm picking Dallas to win, even though I don't feel good about it. I like Dallas when they play New York at home. I never like Dallas in New York. New York usually has their way with them in New York, but Dallas, they've been so bad that they need this win. We've already thought that the Giants would be bad, but at the same time, the Giants didn't look horrible last week at all. They actually looked like a decent team. So who knows? Maybe the Cowboys missed the playoffs this year because we're all thinking about them like the team they've always been, like that team that always makes it to the playoffs. But maybe this is their down year. Because think about it, where are they even good at other than CeeDee Lamb? Okay, he's their bright spot, but everywhere else, where are they really good at? Micah hasn't had the year that he's was hoping or we thought he'd have. You know, like I just don't know. Maybe this is a down year for the Cowboys. You know, maybe they end up getting a top five pick and they can draft their quarterback, and now Jerry doesn't have to worry about. But they never mind though. He just paid Dak, so that's out of the question. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but they need to win this game. If the Dallas loses this game, what are they 1-3? It's tough to climb out of that, but who knows? It's rigged and scripted football. I'm picking Dallas to win. Next, I have New Orleans versus Atlanta, so we can do this one. I picked. I don't feel good about this one either. I have New Orleans winning, but I don't feel good about it because this is a divisional game. Again, these two teams know each other. It goes either way with these teams. It really does. Like you really can flip a coin. Do you like Kirk Cousins or Derek Carr more? Basically the same thing, honestly. I guess you can say the Falcons might have a few more weapons, but the way the Saints run their offense is just way better. They just had a not so good game last week, so people might pause there. The Falcons are home. I mean, the Falcons could win this game because they are home, so I mean that's gonna help them. And then they'll probably give it to the Saints when they're home, or they can flip it the other way, this way, you know. So it's just really tough to say with these two teams when they play each other. But I'm gonna go New Orleans because they took that L. All right, now I have written down Pittsburgh. Well, let's stay in order here, so I'm not all over the place. So Bengals, Panthers. Let me look for it. Panthers, Bengals. Where is it? All right, Cincy, Panthers. I pick Cincy to win. But don't be surprised though. Andy Dalton can win games with this team because he's been there so long. He knows what to do. He's a scripted quarterback. He throws scripted picks. They let him light it up sometimes. So, but the Bengals are also 0-3, right, or something. So they need to win a game. So that's why I'm picking the Bengals. But the Bengals can also miss the playoffs because they've made the playoffs the last few years. So the Bengals might be due to miss it because there's always six new teams that make it. So some teams are just gonna miss it. It might be the Cowboys and Bengals. Who knows? All right, next Jaguars, Texans. Let's see, where is it? I got Houston winning this one. Don't forget, I'm not doing covers. Covers are on Patreon. So just Houston, I have them winning straight up. But the cover, who knows? That might be different. Broncos, Jets. I got New York winning. I think they had New York favored by 7.5, so that's a huge line. But I have New York winning. I'm not talking about the line, but I think New York should be able to get this done. But who knows? They might get smacked in the mouth. But do your research. Vikings, Packers. Vikings, Packers. Let's see. I got Green Bay winning because everyone's high on the Vikings. And on paper, you would think, what's his name? Aaron, or not Aaron, Donald, the quarterback. You would think that he would be better than Malik Willis. So people have been betting against Malik Willis, and they're doing it again. So I'm going to pick Malik Willis this week because people are still betting against him. So I think they get it done because no one expects it to happen, and that's the only reason. Other than that, the Vikings should be able to beat them. Justin Jefferson should have his way, but the Packers, they got players too. They get paid too. So that's why I'm going that way. All right. Next, Steelers, Colts. Where is it? Steelers, Colts. I got the Colts winning. Steelers traveling to the Colts and the Colts winning. Because I think people are thinking the Steelers are going to easily win this game. Because they should. They're the better team, the Steelers are. But that's why the Colts are going to win. All right, next we got the Rams versus the Bears. The Bears. The Bears. Bears. I got the Rams winning. Even though the Rams are all beat up and hurt. Who knows? The Rams could miss the playoffs and the Bears make it. If the Rams lose to the Bears, that would be a pretty low point for them, I would say. Like, it would not be a good look for them. The reason why I think the Bears should lose this game is because Sean McVay, but it's not real football, though. That's another thing you got to keep in mind. Because Sean McVay, play calling wise, should do circles around them. And then that's why, Matthew Stafford, they should be able to break this team down. But it's just not real. It's phony. It's fake and phony football. So that's why I pick the Rams. I said, yeah, the Rams to win. All right, next, Eagles, Buccaneers. I got Tampa Bay winning. Next, we got Patriots, Niners. I think I picked the Niners. Yeah, we got the Niners winning. Next, we got the Commanders, Cardinals. I got Arizona winning because the Commanders took that W last week. People are going to be high on them, and the Cardinals lost, right, last week. So people always go based on last week, and that's the worst thing you can do. That's how you get burned in the arse. So, yeah, I'm picking Arizona to win. Next, Chiefs, Chargers. Let's see, where is it? I hate when it's all out of order like this. All right, so I got KC winning this one. It's gonna be nice weather, right? It's gonna be Sunday afternoon. Really, for them, yeah, afternoon still, yeah. So, yeah, I think the Chiefs will get it done. Because the Chargers just don't have enough on offense. They can run the ball, we know that, but at some point you're going to have to throw the ball in the NFL. You can't run it every time, all the time. And I just don't know if they can do that and hang. But that's another reason why you got to be careful, because everyone could think that. And then they can have the Chiefs shit the bed and the Chargers win. So be careful. But at the same time, that would just be such a far stretch. It would be hard to believe. But I have to see it to believe it. I'm picking the Chiefs to win. All right, next we got Browns, Raiders. This is a stinker. This is going to be a hard game to watch. Both teams stink. Well, really, the quarterbacks stink. If you give the Browns a good quarterback, that's a good team. But Deshaun stinks. He got all his football power sucked out of him So like I don't know where his football skills went. Like he used to be good at football, but now he just stinks like really bad. But then again, you got to keep remembering he took a hiatus. Anyone taking almost 2 years off at anything, you're not going to be as good as it. Like I don't care what you're doing. Like, you take 2 years off from anything, you're not going to be as good as you were when you did it. Especially with football, you're getting older. He probably had injuries that he was masking, or maybe he was hurt. You know what I mean? And he had surgery and he just regressed. Happens all the time. But either way, it's him or Gardner Minshew. Flip a coin. I don't know. I don't feel good about Minshew at all. I don't feel good about Watson either. I wish I could just not pick this game. But since Cleveland has a really good defense and they have playmakers, like, you know what I mean? That's the reason why I'm picking the Browns. Like, the Browns should be a good team. All right, next we got the Bills Ravens. I picked Baltimore to win just because it would put both teams, I believe, at 2-2, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So that would make the AFC look more competitive. All right, next Titans Dolphins. I've picked Miami to win. I just don't trust Will Levis. I think Will Levis is a plant to throw games on purpose. Like he throws the worst picks you can ever imagine, and it's just like clockwork. Basically, it's scripted football, and he is perfect for the NFL. I think Will Levis is going to be a long time backup, and he's going to come in a game and ruin the game all the time. I think that's what he is. So get prepared for a lot of Will Levis F ups. I picked the Dolphins to win. I just don't trust the kid. Really, the Titans should be able to slap the Dolphins up because Tua is not playing, so they should be able to slap them all the way up and down the street. But it might look good at first, right? They'll come out to a 14-0 lead, and then just wait. You just wait for it. The brother is just going to throw the ball right to the other team. Right for a pick six, give him the momentum, and it's over. The game is over because the brother just can't play football. All right, next we got Lions, Seahawks. And this is the last game. I am going with... It's Monday night, too. I'm going with the Lions. They're going to be home. If it was in Seattle, because Goff doesn't throw a good outside ball, and he doesn't play well in a lot of pressure. I just don't think he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. So the Lions are a very good team, but they're going to be in a weird position because of their quarterback situation until they get someone that's like a superstar. They're not going to be able to get over the hump. Because Jared Goff can't run away from pressure. You blitz him, that's his MO. He's not good with pressure. You blitz him and get the right team blitzing him, he's going to fold once he takes that first couple hits. You know, you need a guy that can run away from the pressure and extend plays and make shit happen. Something he's not able to do. And I think that's going to come and bite them in the ass eventually, especially with the good teams. But against the Seahawks, I'm picking them to win in week 4 on Monday night. And other than that, boys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to join me next week.